All right. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. Hey, welcome to Luna Fires episode 13, ladies and gentlemen. I got 3 Luna Fires that I'm going to be sharing here today live. And for the people that are actually chiming in, that are actually coming in and doesn't know what a Luna Fire is daily experiences, ladies and gentlemen, that you get to experience and that you get to obviously learn from so that you can put it into learning mode and experiencing your own life in your own business. Okay. So we got 3 today. And, this it is very interesting because we had a gala night, a celebration night with hundreds of our students, from all over the U.S. and some of them even outside of the U.S. And it's interesting because I want to share certain things that really were very, astonishing. So Luna Fires that is going to, set and disrupt, some way of thinking. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and start with Luna Fire number 1. Luna Fire number 1. It's easy to tell, other people what to do with their own money. It's easier to tell other people what to do with their own money. But when you're investing yours, it's interesting because that's when doubt starts to kick in. That's when second guessing starts to kick in. And the reason why I share this is because Miss Adriana, who is a real estate agent in South Carolina, was it was the one that actually shared this, which it was interesting to say. It was interesting to hear, and completely under the same belief pattern that she was saying she's a real estate investor and also a real estate agent. And basically, she was basically just saying, hey, Raul, it's easier to tell other people what to do with their own money. But it is actually, but when it's the time for you to put your own, it's a whole different thing. It's a whole different experience. Do you agree with that? I completely agree with that. Leave me a message down below, right? So anyways, in life, in general, it's easier to tell other people what to do with their own money than when it's with your own money. When it's with your own money, it's a completely different game, all right? Luna Fire number 2. Luna Fire number 2. Faster is not necessarily better. Being faster at certain things, it is not necessarily better. And once again, it was a story from Miss Adriana basically sharing about, her regular contractors, general contractors that she uses, for her fix and flip properties, told her, hey, listen, here is the bid, but it's going to take about a couple of weeks for us to be able to start with your work. And, she got a little bit desperate about it and she decided to hire somebody else because even though, her main general contractor, it was the one that she uses consistently, she decided to basically go ahead and use somebody else because they could start faster. It was a little bit cheaper and, it was something that it was going to benefit her and being able to finish faster. And guess what? The current GC couldn't finish, and she opted to basically let them go and went back to the original plan. So under that premise, Luna Fire number 2, and I've experienced it myself as well, that faster is not necessarily better. Now, there's certain things by which you want to implement speed, but certainly you want to make sure that in the construction, you do things the proper way, all right? Anyways, this is going to take us to Luna Fire number 3. Luna Fire number 3. Just because someone is licensed, it doesn't make them an expert. Just because someone is licensed doesn't make them an expert. And what I mean by this is, the person could be, licensed as a real estate agent, or it could be licensed as a, general contractor. Or it could be licensed as a, notary public, or, it could be licensed for whatever license is required. And not necessarily, it makes the person an expert. And the reason why I tell you this is because, a student of mine actually put a property under contract from a general contractor that, ran out of money, couldn't finish the project. Now, he's being forced to sell the property because, he can't finish it. And it's interesting. You would think that because, the person has, a license, that they know what the heck they're doing, right? And oftentimes is not the case unless that person is actually in the trenches doing it, over and over and over and over again. So the key element here, one of the things that it's interesting is that the key element is, getting the proper education, making sure that obviously there's a clear plan. And even when you got a plan, there's going to be some deviation. But regardless, once again, the key differentiator is by getting the proper knowledge and applying that knowledge from people that already pay the price, that already has been through that journey. All right. So anyhow, those are the 3 Luna Fires for today. Hopefully you get to learn. Leave me a message down below. Make sure that you like, you comment. And for the ones that are in YouTube, make sure that you subscribe, turn the notifications so you get these videos. And last but not least, hey, I'm in the middle of a real estate challenge. All right. I got a 5-day challenge that I'm actually about to start next week, which is how to find 5 deals in 5 days with no capital. How to find 5 deals in 5 days with no capital. Make sure that you join me. I'm going to be teaching for 5 days with my team. I'm going to be investing about an hour to 90 minutes every single day on a different subject that I'm going to be sharing, precisely on how is it that we do it, how you could actually, replicate on how we find deals. And interesting enough, you're going to find out that how we do it with no capital of my own. And, and it's interesting because how many deals can you do when you don't have to use your own capital, right? So anyways, make sure that you go to the link below, raulluna.com / actually, let me take that back. I'm sorry. It's english.raulluna.com / replay -5 days. Okay. english.raulluna.com / replay -5 days. So make sure that you go there, take a look at it. It's truly amazing. 5 days starts next week on Wednesday, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So make sure to join in because the space is extremely limited. But if you want a better year, it starts with thinking different and with doing things different. So if you want to be different, you want to make sure that you don't continue to do the same things. All right. Anyways, get to see you on the other side. Thank you very much. Virtual hug. And always remember that you're one real estate deal away from changing your financial landscape. Get to see you. Thank you.